All right, we got a few things to cover before the second half. This isn't a game I'm gonna let slip away from us. We need this one. Number one, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds without passing at the offensive end. Let's keep that going and pile up those assists. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to...
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Fitzgerald in at power forward. He's out there with Okafor, and it's Byers in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's the pass to Ford. Left block shot on the way, and that one's good. Floyd's got 10 points in the game.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Solid on that one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Shepard, the pass to Byers. Passes it to Fitzgerald. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks to Okafor. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Embiid, he's checked in for...
Here we go! Get it going!
The 76ers leading by 13. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. The 76ers in second.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on one or two guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team.
And the first one at the line is good. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for the 76ers.
Come on, lock it up, fellas, lock it up.
Both free throws good from Fitzgerald. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here is House. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
To the paint. Here's Fitzgerald, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throw down.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here is House. Rebound by Marshall.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
House dishes to Rivers. Looking for Allen, and gets it there.
What are you doing?
And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Here's Fitzgerald. A stupendous finish in traffic. Mr. Incredible's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Wizards trail by 16. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement by Washington. Rivers against Pierce. A floater rejected by Fitzgerald. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Makes it off the glass. He's got 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The shot by House is no good.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Shepard, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Wizards trail by 20, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Kelly Olynyk. Johnson is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's House in at the 1. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Here's Beal. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball. Get the ball inside.
Inside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
Doubled by Fitzgerald. Down low. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Wizards making a switch here. Philadelphia leading by 17. To the middle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Mr. Incredible's got 40 points. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. House kicks to Olynyk. The rebound by Fitzgerald.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it. Let's get the ball inside.
Fires for 3. Rebound, Washington.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Free throw good, Okafor. Both free throws good from Okafor.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Okay, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here is House. It's Beal on the wing. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
The 76ers leading by 19. Shepard the pass to Fitzgerald. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Mr. Incredible's got 17 now just in the second half. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Right block shot. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here is House. To the inside. Doubled by Fitzgerald. Olynyk, no luck. Excellent D there from Okafor. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here is House. The Wizards working the ball around now. Coles, guarded by Fitzgerald. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for first one falls for. That one misses.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Terrific design on the pick look. He lays it in. Mr. Incredible's got 47 points. Stripped it away. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. He was all alone on that one. Mr. Incredible's got 13 points now in the quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Olynyk dishes to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
What a performance from Beal here. He's got 14 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
No good on that one. And the Wizards making a change here. So neither attempt will fall that time frame. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's the pass to Fitzgerald. And the layup's good off the glass. Mr. Incredible's got 51.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And good on the basket. Book it. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Outside, Pierce to the middle. And again it will go. Basket is good from Fitzgerald. Mr. Incredible's got 53.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Philadelphia.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Mr. Incredible. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
To the paint, here's Allen. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
Marshall gets a screen, Fitzgerald. And Marshall kicks to Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Here's Rivers. Shot is off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for Philadelphia. 3.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Fitzgerald. Miles dishes to House. They set the pick. He kicks to Miles. From outside the arc. No good. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And